That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me fuck all that shit, just let me
still here. Broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass TV broadcast in all the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tommy C. This is Shot from the Point. It starts here. It doesn't start anywhere else. It starts here. And we are here for all of you. Riveter, thanks so much. And I'm actually glad you showed your 22 months membership. And I maybe it hasn't gone through because it hasn't. We have switched the gold membership, which is 24 months, to the Real-talk emoji. So the award you'll get is Real-talk. So if you're over 24 months, it'll get Real-talk. I don't know if everything's been done already or propagated. I think the proper word is for. But that's what we're going with now. So if you're with us 24 months, you will have Real-talk. I am here with Matt and Mr. Vault. How are you guys? How you doing?
Yo.
What's up?
And look, let me get you both up there. Look, I'll cut this short. We've been wounded. There's no doubt about it. Everybody's feeling this. Everybody is confused and fucked as you possibly can imagine. You know my feelings about the afterlife and God and what have you. And I haven't changed any of them. But when you cry out to God, I get it, because I was doing it. Trust me. And I guess we're doing a show today.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
Because that's what he would have wanted. Thanks so much, Phil Collins. Because that's exactly what he would have wanted. He does not want us crying our soup. Again, you know my beliefs. I've made them abundantly clear. But at the same time, I had a big argument with him last night about how we're going to be doing the memorial. And what we decided on is there's some shit that's going to die with me. And I think that's the way he would have wanted. And there's other shit that we argued about that you're going to find out when we do the memorial. And I think it's going to be great. I can't thank my team enough. I can't name everybody, but everybody has already contributed. Like, I said it again in my last video. I said these guys were psychic, and they were. I didn't give an order, and they saved me a day's work already. And that's just a good feeling. It's been psychic. I got comrade. I know you're waiting. You're waiting to be called. You're gonna get that call. I promise you. You're gonna get that call. I expect this video, and if you think it's just gonna be one single supercut, sort of story told like Shot from the Point, the movie, which I'm proud of. Don't get me wrong. It's not. This is going to be the greatest thing this channel has ever produced, and it's going to be produced by every single member of this group. It's not going to be just by me. It's not going to be me. And we don't give a fuck about getting claimed. So some motherfucker big band's going to make all the money on it, but we don't care because we want to express ourselves the way we want to express ourselves. And whatever. That's just the rules of YouTube, and we're going with it. Period. This is going to happen. And like I said, Real-talk and I got an argument last night, but I think I settled it. Some things are going to die with me. Some things you're going to know that you didn't know. This video, it's ambitious, and it's going to talk about the man, not just the rapper, not just maybe not even the person you knew. I think Real Talk has not always told me the truth about how old he was and shit. You know, I get it. I totally get it. It wasn't by much, but it's little things like that we argued about. And, you know, I want to put this in. Motherfuck this shit. There we go. Hold on a second. Maybe this is even permanent. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But here we go. I'm going to get this motherfucker in. Let's go to pictures. Oh, God, I wonder if it even fit it on. I hope so. Let's see if I can find it. I know you guys can see what I'm doing here. Maybe not. Maybe they won't let me. Those evil peoples. Oh, there it is. Is it going to let me on? Okay. I think that's good. I think we'll go back. We haven't done one of these in a while. Let's put that up there. Faux show. And I know how to do this. Tommy, do you remember how to do this? Filters. I'm going to get it up there. Hang on. What is it? What do you got to do with this shit? There we go. Chroma key. Bow. There we go. Peace. There it is. There it is. I forget who made that. I'm hard. So, but I think that's going to stay there for a long time, at the very least. And you know, we used to do a little person in the middle there, and there we go. Yeah, it's dope as fuck. Exactly. So again, we argued, and I think there's going to be stuff you're going to learn about him. You got to remember, I can't give you everything because, you know, Real Talk was in a similar situation. I only go so far with my personal life, and I'm going to respect his. All right. But I think there's some things you need to know outside of the rapper, because it's an image at the end of the day. It's an image for me. It's an image for anybody that wants to be in entertainment. It's not being a fake. It's about, you know, acquiring fans. I'll tell you a story right now. One of my favorite Real Talk stories ever. Real Talk like to say to me, "Hey, Tommy, check this out." You probably heard him say that 1,000 times on this channel. 1,000 times, right? And this is absolutely one of my favorite, "Hey, Tommy, check this out" stories by far, okay? He, and big shout out to Selfite, who's a longtime fan all the way back to 2016. Selfite was the guy that paid for getting his video on Adam 22, and Adam 22 liked that shortly after he got signed by Bentley Records, which is an independent music label. He got steady pet healthcare, first time in his life. Unfortunately, might have been too late, or might not have mattered. We don't know that yet. I'll get into that in a little bit. So Selfite does this. I wish I'd have thought to do this. Adam 22, within a year, he signed to Bentley Records. He got and he had turned down record contract after record contract after record contract because he wanted to. Everybody only told him, and he always listened. That's the thing with Real Talk. He always listened about what to do, and he said, when you get it, you get as much as you can. You go for it because the odds are you're not going to be around. That's the way it is. I think what's his face from Smashing Pumpkins? What was the lead singer of Smashing Pumpkins? I can't remember his name already. Watch him on.
Man, I'm trying to.
God.
Billy Corgan.
Billy Corgan said on Joe Rogan, he thinks it's less than 5% of the people that are signed actually make it. Billy Corgan, exactly. Thank you so much. So he signed with an independent label. which gives them an option to move up now. And a lot of that had to do with self-I putting the video up. So he got a press blitz right after this, and he came to me and he's like, "Look, I don't like Trump. I don't like any politician for that matter. They're all crooks. They ain't looking out for people. They talk shit to get their own power," which I think we can all agree with, Democrat or Republican. That's the truth. He said, however, Trump, I don't think Trump's any worse or any more racist than any other white man that's held that office. So I don't necessarily want to bash Trump, but I know I'm going to get this question because Kanye West is running around with a Make America Great Again cap, and I know these motherfuckers are going to ask me. And what he was talking about, he wasn't talking about some hip hop show. He's talking about Black Twitter. He was talking about that side of the fence, and they got no tolerance for pro-Trump, or even, as you can see, they have no tolerance for, I don't know if he's any worse than anybody else. So he's like, he said, he's like, check this out, Tommy. Here's how I got around it.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
When they asked me about, and by the way, both of them are Chi-Town, both of them are Chicago rappers. When they asked me about Kanye, here's what I said. And I'm going to have to use a bad word. You think it's finding out these guys crazy just now? And everybody started laughing, and they went on to the next question. That's what they did. That's what they did. And he was like, hey, Tommy, check this out. This is what I did. And this is how I got around it. And he's like, I remember he's like, pretty good. Very good. I wouldn't have done it any other way. I wouldn't have done it any other way. I got another story. I might put that in the video because I want it cemented for all time. I know a lot of times the streams are kind of daily. Maybe I'll put that in. There's another situation that was really funny like that. But yeah, that's what he was about, because he really didn't give a rat's ass about politics. He didn't want to chase you away from what he was doing. He didn't want to make it like Trump versus Hillary or anything crap like that. He wanted you to check it out. Check out what he's doing. I think a person of color. I was talking to a verse. I don't know. A verse wants that out. Sometimes the people we work with and the people we love is the people we listen to the least, as far as their content's concerned. It's too weird because you know people too well, right? Like, I don't listen to a lot of it's timing. I don't listen to every one of Augie's shows. I don't love Augie any less. I don't think he's any less of a show. Maybe it's just too close to what I do. I don't want to be influenced. I want to make sure I do my own thing. But I know Augie's great, right? I probably listen to Augie probably more than other people that are in my circle. And I think I did that regrettably sometime with Real Talk. So, and going through this video and going through his clips, well, I always knew he was funny. He's a very funny fucking guy. I think you all know that if you were back then. And my apologies to the people that maybe have just subbed recently. I know a lot of you feel left out. All I can say is he loved you too. We had to go our separate. A lot of it had to do with Bentley and COVID. So all I can do is tell you to check out the video we got coming and check out his old stuff. Take the time to go through, So I don't always watch everything my friends do, and it's really special. If Nick's like, "Well, it's really important to me," yeah, I'll make sure I check it. So I think I was out with Real Talk's music, but haven't gone over it as much as I've had in the last 48 hours. Oh, Scrubby, man, thank you so much. I really do appreciate that.
Wow.
Yeah, and I saw your comments, Cubby, and I really appreciate it. And he was really fucking good. This wasn't a joke. I feel proud of this now. Like, I wasn't just promoting somebody that was a friend of mine that rapped. He was fucking good at what he did. I saw it live. I saw this man. I'll tell you another real talk story. He came over here to Germany. It was like the second time. And he played London, he played here, and he played in the Czech Republic. And I remember, I'll never forget, because I have more experience with these Germans than your average American, much less your average black American. So he went on stage. German Joe was with me. His cousin, I think his cousin or his aunt, had stayed here after the army, and that's one of the reasons he got the gig. And he went out and he just did it. Like, he did everything you got to do, and you could see he was trying really hard, right? Like, I almost felt like he was overdoing it to some extent, you know. And I realized why, because he doesn't understand German people, and the people that we were performing with were very much working class village Germans that had come to the big city to see a hip hop, rock, and rap show. And they don't act like Americans. They don't get up and dance. They don't bob their head. They don't do that. They just sit there and they listen. So he put on like amazing show. Like, it was electric. I think German Joe can attest to that. I actually just got to see a picture of German Joe and him holding the bell, the picture I hadn't seen before. And I remember he came to me and he said, I don't know what the fuck I did wrong. I said, did wrong? The show was electric. Are you kidding me? It was crazy. Banana Grabber, $80. Thanks so much. Rip to a legend, real talk. And you were on fire. And he's like, no, man, these people weren't moving. I was like, all right, calm down. They're not like us. All right? But it's not negative. It's just the way they react. They don't get up and dance. They don't start mosh pits like that. Not for a show like that. You gotta understand, these people are working class people. They're village people. You know, they're doing their fucking heavy lifting job. They're driving motherfucking trucks. This is the audience that you attracted. Trust me, they loved you and they appreciated you, right? As I was saying that, he got tapped in the shoulder by a German, and they started rapping the best they could, you know, with broken English. And then another one came, and another one came, and another one came, and another one came. And I remember he looked at me, and I just said, I told you. I didn't see him the rest of the night, not until very, very late. Because he was overwhelmed. Because in most of the things that he heard was, thank you for coming here for us. And he knew he was in the right place. Because even though he was a million miles away and in a country where he couldn't communicate, he spoke their language of music, and these were his people, the working class people, the people he was really trying to connect with, the people that shook chicken, the people, but think of the German version of that. And he got it, and that's what he wanted to. That's all he ever wanted, and that's what he did. He accomplished it. I couldn't even get close to him after that. And it was great. But I knew to back off. I knew. And I watched. I was like, yeah, trust me. I knew he didn't trust me. But yeah, he got it. So mission motherfucking accomplished. And I know a lot of you have been confused. And maybe even, and I don't even blame you, wondering if this is some kind of shot from the point act or something like that. Well, first of all, if it was, I'd call it out immediately because I wouldn't tolerate this shit. When I made that quick video on Twitter, A, it hadn't hit me yet, and B, I don't think I'd play. I would play. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't play like that. Not in a million fucking years. I was just shocked and confused as you are. I'm gonna give you as many details as I think he would be comfortable telling you. Thanks so much, Brian. Real Talk did have some health problems that I was aware of that I'm not going to speak about because he told me not to. I knew he had difficulties. I didn't know it was as serious. I mean, the kind of difficulties he had, you could live to 70. It's just a pain in the ass. But again, he didn't want me speaking on that. But having said that, I knew he was sick, but he was, I think, just knowing him. I mean, one time this cat told me his name was Jacques, all right? And I think that has to do with his Cajun roots. And one time he lied on here about how old he was by a year. I think he didn't tell me everything. And this is a person that I would call after a shot from the point meeting and sometimes slack off and talk to him for the next 2 and sometimes 3 hours. No joke. And I'm starting to think that he was a lot sicker than he knew. Basically what I was told was this. Apparently this is out in the public because I wasn't going to talk about this. But I'm going to tell you from my perspective. Colt's wife said he wasn't feeling well. Apparently, in recent years, that wasn't abnormal. And he apparently shortly after called 911. And they either didn't get there in time or he was already gone or they couldn't resuscitate him. I'm not sure which. Either way, no matter how you look at it, and you're going to have to trust me with the knowledge that I have, it was his time. And it's bullshit because nobody should have to die at 36 years old. I don't think he said it was coming, but I do know he was worried. I want to say worried. Worried is the right word. He was definitely wondering how long he had. I think that's the best way to put it. I hope that puts you at ease. I've had to have a lot of conversations that I personally wasn't ready to have with a lot of people over the last couple of days. And I saw them suffering and speculating, and the speculating made the suffering. So I had to tell them as much as humanly possible without breaking my promise. Right now, I'm doing that all for you. That's what happened, as far as I know. I want to let you know that his wife, Sammy, who's really hit it off with my wife, I've said it a few times in the show, has given me a lot of content to work with. Core Master, leading some of my guys, have got me a lot of content off of Shot from the Point, some of his best moments. That stuff's going to be featured so we can all remember it in the kind of one place instead of having to search the internet for it. Also want to let you know he's got an album release coming up. I'm going to be promoting that. Not like there's a money issue now. There isn't. All right. As far as I know, if there is, we'll raise money. As far as I know, everything's taken care of. I cannot go to the funeral. I can't afford it. I've been taking too much vacation. I never saw something like this coming, and I don't have enough. I went to the Netherlands, I went to Hamburg, and I traveled all over southern Germany, Bayern, Nuremberg. I can't afford it. But what I've decided is my responsibility is the internet portion of his funeral. And that's what we're going to take care of right here. And we are on the right track. Promise you. Promise you. We're on the right track. And I would say all cylinders are firing better than I thought they would. Not that I didn't think they would get it done. But a lot more effectively than I ever thought. So,
that's a lot of money.
If you had any confusion,
for a person of color
or hurt, thanks so much, man. I do this. That puts you at ease. It was Real Talk's time to go. That was a bad fucking card he got dealt. But a lot of us have bad cards. Some of us have been born in lands where we don't have an opportunity. Some of us lost limbs. Some of us lost the complete ability to walk. That's the shot from the point team. We've all been dealt. Unfortunately, Real Talk may have gotten the worst deal, depending on how you look at it. But, like I said, I talked to him, or his essence. I mean, I knew him well enough when he would argue with me, when he would challenge me. I knew it. And he wouldn't want us crying our soup. It just wasn't his way. I was talking to Doc earlier, and he says he just scares I stop being a bunch of bitches. You know? Yeah, I can hear that too. But he does want to be moralized, and we're going to make that happen as best we can. And maybe exceed expectations, which I expect to. Period. It is hard to imagine a person that I've known just under a decade would have not only this much impact on me, but have this much impact on more people than I knew. Wow. I knew he ran in a lot of circles. I did. But I didn't know how big they were. I talked to somebody. He's kind of like a hip hop YouTuber, and I saw that he put something out, and because he put it out before I was home, and I thanked him for it, and he let me know.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Thanks so much, Presley. That it wasn't just you. He knew a lot of people, right? He wanted to make me sure that I was like, yeah, I knew that. But I have to admit, it's a lot more than I thought it was. A lot more impact. There's a lot of Discord calls I wasn't familiar with, a lot of groups I wasn't familiar with. He really touched a lot of people. And I don't say this just to say this, or, you know, everybody likes to talk great about the dead guy. No. This is not an ounce of bullshit here. Not a mini tiny bit. He really touched a lot of people, and I think if I had to guess, Real Talk used to always say to me, "Yo, can I use the N-word in this one?" I used it once already. All right. Yo, there's some hard N-words. Listen to you every day. I think he just said that shit to make me feel good. But talking to this dude, he made me, wow, maybe Real Talk wasn't bullshitting me, because this guy wanted to let me know that there is people outside of our community that are hurt, that are confused, that loved him and loved his music. And I think that's something to remember. And to those hard N-words out there, he told me about you guys, and I appreciate you a lot. I don't start a gang or anything called the hard N-words, because that would be fucking kind of gay. But hey, I appreciate you. I really do. I also like to shout out Ray Legend and Jesus, who I haven't got to talk to yet. I've messaged Ray. I don't know how internet. This was Real-talk was obsessed with the word legacy, obsessed with it, and the guys he really looked to were Ray and Jesus. And when I say Jesus, Jesus with G, not Jesus Christ. I'm sure he looked at Jesus, but we're talking about hip hop now, all right? I know you guys, if I had to make a message to you guys, I know you had your ups and downs with him, but he loved and trusted you the most when it came to this music. He told me on several occasions, and this is the argument we had last night. And he told me, all right, he broke on that one. Ray, Jesus, he loved you terribly. And I know he's a pain in the ass in the studio, but he loved you. For real. Sounds cliche. So he was really proud of that legacy group. The name of the group was Legacy. That was his group at the end of the day. He went through other guys. He worked with other guys and stuff like that. And I think there's some new guys he's working with now, if I'm not mistaken. I can't wait to hear what they have to do. But believe me, his heart was with you. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me. Music busy's kind of mean sometimes, you know, and shit happens, you know. So what I've decided after I've made this 30-minute speech, I hope this satisfies. This is the details. I'm going to be going into more detail in this video, and I hope we make it really special. But as far as Shop on the Point's concerned, or at least the podcast and the shorts and the news, we are moving on. And we're going back and trying to give you that best entertainment we can. Don't think for a minute we have forgotten. We haven't. We're scuffed, but we're standing. And I just can't say that enough. Don't worry about me. Don't worry about my team. We are too fucking tough. I promise you. Now, some unpleasantries. There are going to people that are going to come in this chat and they're going to hit me up on YouTube and try to hurt me through him, through you. It's already happened. I don't give a fuck. They're not tough enough. Period. They don't have it. Period. Can't do it. If anybody sits there and I like, so if I make a tweet about my friend or something, they write back boring or something horrible or something like that, I'm just blocked by poof. My advice to you, don't respond to them because then I don't see it. Because you're not blocked. Don't lecture. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're hoping you say some shit. How can you say some shit when this man just died? That's what they want. Toxic, thanks so much. Got something for you too. Don't do it. Just don't engage. Then I won't see it. If you're worried about that shit. Not that it can hurt me, but if you're worried about it, don't see it. Whether it's Twitter, it doesn't matter where it is, you know? Let it in the nether. This is the life we chose. This is the life I chose. People are going to say horrible things. I was always prepared for it. You know, something could happen to my wife, my children, what have you, and I'd have to deal with it. I never expected it to be real talk, but I was always prepared for it. Worst case scenario. So I'm using that worst case scenario in this shit. Just don't bother. Because then I definitely, if somebody says something nasty, block them. I can deal with it. And then you respond to them, then I see the response. And if you fight with them, then I see it's my whole timeline. And that's what they want. Because they know I can ignore them. I should just do it. And probably should think about doing it in your regular life too. Yeah. I don't give a fuck. I've already heard the horrible shit. And I don't know. I think you can have whether it's a feed my family or a mic drop. I'm the toughest motherfucker on this internet. I don't know anybody tougher than me. Nobody. Maybe Medicare. They fuck with that guy and he's dying. Legit. Think about what I've been through. Think of my history. You can't touch me. I've heard it all. I've been called a murderer and a pedophile. There's nothing. There's nothing. So just don't engage. Just let it go. I will see. It will lessen the chance of my seeing it, if that's what you're concerned about. But if I see it, I see it. So period. So put some ones in the shot for the mods for everything they do, because a lot of those guys are team members. So I think we should do some shot for the point shit, boys. What do you think?
Do it.
So, shot for the point has to do with, at least for now, until I can find a better way to make money. YouTube drama, you know, well, that's me. I say we go over some of the stuff I missed. Listen to this motherfucker. His name is iDubbbz. We've heard of him before.
Hello, everyone. For the past 4 months, I have been dealing with a child. A child by the name of Brian. Little baby Brian, aka RiceGum, reached out to me back in 2018. Well, he tried to reach out to me. I wasn't following him, so I saw it on Drama Alert. He wanted to do a boxing match.
Down, if he's down, we'll make it happen. If not, then he's a pussy.
Fast forward to present day, June 2021, not completely present, but this year, RiceGum reaches out to my wife, my precious wife. And you know what he says? He says that he said he wants to get some free fucking OnlyFans. It's irrelevant, and that he's fallen off. Get him to box me. So I'm like, shit, man. What if I do?
Talking about falling off. Look, all right. They've all fallen off, both of them. All right. First of all, I don't think iDubbbz loses subs. All right. He doesn't put that much content out. RiceGum has definitely had his 5 minutes for sure. He is never going to be the force that he was. Ever. Because he's not that talented. So, is iDubbbz at the zenith that he was at one time? No. Not edgy no more. Not pushing the boundaries no more. But he has a hardcore following. And he still has an impact, unlike RiceGum. So, let me put that out there.
So, Anissa and I talked about it, and she said, oh, that's a great idea. You should actually box him. And I was like, oh, okay. Let's do it. I've been battling people mentally for years, and I think it's a good idea to put my neck out there, risk getting...
Your eyes out there. You look like the guy got contacts and he's cross-eyed. Look at him.
He got laser eye surgery, actually.
Did he? Yeah. You know, he's staring off into lasers. Look at him. He doesn't even look like he's looking at the camera.
Punched in the face a few times.
Look at him. Oh, my God. Hey, guys. How you doing? Hey. Live from the heart of Europe. It's freaking me out. Maybe he doesn't want to punch you and fuck your eyes up. I don't know.
And they're so wide apart, too.
I know.
He looks like
they are so wide apart.
You know what? He's sick with the glasses, motherfucker. But he had to do it probably to go boxing, I would imagine.
Yeah. He actually looks like he's been boxing for 15 years.
Yeah, you're right. You're fucking right.
It's fucking Bro DeOrio from Raging Bull, bro.
You're right. I could have been a contender.
For more entertainment. So I responded to Rice. I said, yeah, let's do it. Are you serious about it? He seemed very serious about it, though he did want Keemstar to organize the event. So naturally, I took on all the responsibility of organizing this event because I'm not going to have Keemstar do that. For the past 4 months, I have been grinding.
That might have been a mistake because Keemstar is not the same Keemstar that you made fun of, which, by the way, I think you were dead on. But he has a lot more connections now. But whatever, I get it. I understand.
Non-stop. I have been flying to LA, Las Vegas, having meetings over Zoom, meeting up with boxing managers, boxing promoters, looking at venues. I even went and got LASIK eye surgery.
Oh, God.
That was my brand. Wearing the glasses.
Yeah, he really kind of was. He's not wrong.
LASIK eye surgery, so my contacts
glasses.
don't roll to the back of my head when I inevitably get punched in the face. Finally, after 4 months of searching, I find a guy who can set up a bomb-ass event. The boxing promoter and I reach out to RiceGum and we say, we're ready. We're ready to set up this event. And what does RiceGum do? He ghosts the boxing promoter repeatedly. He ghosts me repeatedly. And then when I finally am able to contact him, he says things like, oh, my neck is sore. Okay, what? From playing Fortnite? Why is your neck sore? And why do I give a shit if your neck is sore? He's talking about how
his eyes are sore. My mom has had LASIK, so she had problems with both motherfucking eyes. You know, because she's older. She didn't do both eyes at once. So, I mean, I don't know. Like, she was fucked for a year.
it's not enough money. And I'm like, what do you mean not enough money? He wants like $1 million+. And I'm like, RiceGum, you're a gangly loser that has 0 boxing experience.
And not the clout you used to.
And you're not even very famous. Why the fuck do you think any network is going to pay you $1 million+?
I can honestly say Anissa Cuck iDubbbz is still more famous than iDubbbz is now. I do this for a living. I know who's fucking hot. iDubbbz is he number one? No, but RiceGum's not in the top 100. Period. Right. No, I'm not even saying that because I don't like the son of a bitch. I don't even really dislike. I don't care one way or another. I think he's not there. Period. I think it's. I think it's. I'm sure I could be disagreed with, but I'm pretty sure it's like objectively true.
You don't even have other talents. There's no reason to ask for $1 million. I'm getting a little off topic. RiceGum was. The
only criticism I have for you is why did you do this fucking couple years ago, douchebag? You know why?
Yeah, what changed now?
Why does iDubbbz have to be so mysterious? I don't get this shit. You know, I understand you want to. You're fucking like clown. You want to put a video out every 7 years or whatever you do. You know, but I mean, like, why do you got to be so fucking mysterious? This is a bit late, but I think he knows that. In fairness,
going to earn more than anyone else. Okay, I'm not taking a salary on this boxing event. My earnings are going to pay all the other fighters and for charity. Okay, so RiceGum would be earning the most, hands down, yet he's still wimping out. I'm trying to tell him all the upside. I'm like, dude, you could sell merch. You can turn me into the alien from Family Guy, get knocked out on the front of a t-shirt. You could sell that and make a lot of revenue. But he's so focused on getting money for like just existing.
Shocking.
And it's like, you don't make money from just existing. You actually have.
What do you mean? He's done it his whole life. Like, who are you kidding?
For 10 years.
Yeah. It's literally how you
have to do the tiniest bit of work to leverage it. And who knows, maybe if you win, you'll make even more money. Think about the opportunities. You can then fight Jake Paul, beat him, then fight.
No, Jake Paul would whip his monkey ass.
Jake would kill him.
Jake would kill him. Kill him. And most people in his way.
Fight Logan Paul?
I would fight Logan before I'd fought Jake. Logan don't win as much.
About all the opportunities. Even then he don't stand a chance.
Yeah, I know.
Ricey Poo, Rice Chump.
In fairness, Logan shoots high. You know, he fights guys that he has no chance to beat.
The other excuse that he used is that there wasn't enough hype. That's a lot of money,
I guess.
And I'm like, what do you mean not enough hype? We're not talking about the fight. Of course there's no hype around it. And he also probably should have thought about that before contacting me again in June of 2021. Why are you DMing my wife if you don't actually want to fight? That seems like a serious inquiry, don't you think? So this is pretty much my.
Yeah, he should. I would have got mad if he DM my wife. I'll tell you that. I would have got real mad. He might not need a boxing promoter.
No one wants to box him.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just weird. Why would you talk to Anissa? You want to fight? You don't want to fight. Bitch. I gotta be honest, I think I can whip RiceGum's ass. And I'm overweight. I think that guy's a fucking stone cold fucking Miss Tiger parented fucking bitch from Las Vegas. And I think I could stick my foot directly fucking up his ass and choke him the fuck out in no time. All 270 fucking pounds of me. I am not scared of that guy at all. I actually think I would get a better chance of getting my ass kicked by this guy because I'm fucking old. I wouldn't even worry about my cardio, which is terrible. I'd whip that fucker's ass. Never would I be I mean, guy doesn't even write his own raps. What the fuck? I wrote all my own raps on him.
That's a lot of
last
money,
attempt,
I guess.
reasoning
for
with
a person of color.
RiceGum. You're earning more money than anyone else on the card. My money's going to charity, so I'm like, it's a good cause. It's going to be a hella amazing.
The question is your money that's going to charity more than he would make? Did you leave that out? I'm just checking. Probably not. I'm just, I'm a skeptical man.
Event. It's nostalgic. It's kind of weird. I don't think anyone would expect you and I to fight, which would be super fascinating. And 4, it's an even match. We're both 6'1" or 2, and we both weigh about the same. So it'll be pretty fair and interesting. It's not going to be like that New Maine versus Blueface fight where it's like a little midget facing off against like the longest, lankiest giant in the world. I want it to be.
I think RiceGum grew up in a fucking very safe Asian family and never got in a fist fight in his motherfucking life, and he knows it. And he doesn't have the character. I don't know what the fuck he thinks he's gonna lose because he's already done, right? And he's still protecting that image for whatever reason. Maybe he's gonna come back the next week and stop playing Fortnite or whatever. The RiceGum star is faded. It's like, I hate using the word irrelevant. That's like his whole thing, but he is not like kicking it anymore. It's long, long gone. You lived long enough to be fucking less famous than iDubbbz. And that's on moms, exactly.
Be a good event, and I want the person I'm fighting to be at least like, I want it to make sense. You know what I mean? Either a really big influencer who's just going to bring in a lot of people, or a nemesis, right? Like a nemesis for me is obviously RiceGum. Another nemesis who was going to be the backup, Keemstar, when I...
Exactly, weak middle class kid. I'm not going to say everybody's middle class is tough, but he ain't one of them.
Reached out to him saying, hey, would you replace RiceGum? What did he say? The only person I'd fight is Ethan. I don't think Keemstar's at all confident that he can fight and beat me. And that's fair. He's like 5'6" or something like that. If you guys have any other influence...
That'd be a funny way if Keem wanted to go out whipping his ass. So I think Keem's been in a fight before. Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's been in like fights. Yeah,
I bet Keem still
Yeah, I like videos. Yeah.
I bet Keem still smokes though, and that's probably where fucking iDubbbz could beat him just over time.
What about Leafy?
Influencers in mind.
What about like
Leafy?
if Leafy?
I don't think that's Leafy's thing. All right.
What if it was like, yo, I'll get your channel back if you box me type of situation?
I don't think he could. I think
Okay.
No, I don't think he could. And one of my, look at his fucking eyes. Look at it. One of them's looking at the other eye. Look at that shit. My fucking God. I think with, everybody got pissed off with the cuck thing. I don't give a shit. If look, I was dating a influencer or a model or a rock star or whatever. Like, they showed their tits. I wouldn't give a rat's fucking ass. The culture's changed. And that's exactly what his wife did. That's not what bothered me. What bothered me about iDubbbz, what made me stop watching his channel, I haven't unsubbed yet, but I'm close, was the fucking Leafy shit. I'll be perfectly honest with you. You ain't gotta fucking adapt. You gotta grow. Like, fuck you with you're the nigger faggot guy. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. If I could say that right now and get a yellow on this motherfucker, you can, you don't have to lecture Leafy. I understand you don't like him. I understand you think he's a bad guy. You definitely won your little spat with him. But bitch, that was a different Leafy in 2020. And you're like, wow, you should have done this. But shut the fuck up, Ethan. Fuck off. That was my problem with fucking iDubbbz.
Wouldn't wimp out on a boxing match. I am so beyond down. I don't care how big and strong they are. I don't care how athletic they are. I don't care how short or tall they are. I'll fight Dr. Disrespect. I don't care. I'll break his little scrawny legs in half. He will get absolutely destroyed by me. Let me know. I want to hear it in the comments. I want to know what you think.
Man wants to fight
in a fight versus me and RiceGum, because like I'm sad. I'm very sad because I want the event to happen.
I'm sad about your eyes.
I spent a lot of time doing it.
Fucked
and
up.
RiceGum is just fucking like not being cooperative at all, and it sucks. Ass. All right, guys. Thank you for hearing me out. I'll hopefully have an update soon. Maybe I'll.
No, you won't. He'll fight you.
You know how there's some women that look amazing with makeup, but then they take the makeup off and they look a little rough?
Yeah.
That's iDubbbz with his glasses.
You a pussy or what?
What the hell? Who the fuck? You suck.
Here, I'm going to show you what not to do if you're worth $10 million. Go.
You suck. Oh, shit.
That's it. This is some kind of setup.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Yeah.
Why would you do that? Worth all that money. He calls you a pussy. Couldn't be the first time. That's a big setup.
Oh, shit. Let me get you a different angle here. Ready? Look at this smile.
Hey, Logan Paul, I love you, bro.
That was a few months
just
ago.
a little guy.
I don't care. Well, that's what Logan Paul did.
Yeah.
Still got a damn good podcast. What happened with DSP?
Me and you have to have a little chat. It's recently come to my attention that you were talking shit about me on your stream. That's right, somebody donated money.
Somebody's bored. You're bored? Fucking DSP. Fuck.
I mean, he is going to retire, so yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so.
Your
Not willingly.
thoughts and opinions on Keemstar's retirement, and you said, you know what, I've never watched the guy. I don't watch Keemstar. I've never seen a single Keemstar video.
Oh, you think he was telling the truth?
Then you went on to say,
I personally heard DSP bitch about Keemstar before, so I know he's lying. You know, I mean,
all Keemstar does is lie about different creators, just slanders them, puts out nothing but fake news, something along those lines.
and this is a guy who was not reported on by Keemstar by. He's fucking bankrupt. That's a story. I'm surprised Keem didn't run that one. And he's pitched. DSP's a retard. It's just that simple. He is retarded.
Thought that was strange because I thought you never watched any of my videos. Also, I can remember a time where you were actually begging to come on my show.
I bet that's true.
Yeah, I do remember that. You were begging to come on Drachenlord.
He said he never
But you
seen
know,
him
it's
with balls.
strange. I don't know why you're begging to come on my show because you've already been on my show. Don't you remember that one time that you sat down at your streaming computer and, you know, you were looking at a little Pornhub and you were going to town, just smacking that sausage, right? Groaning and everything else and, you know, grabbed a little tissue, cleaned up the mess that you made. And then you noticed that you were streaming live. Yeah, we ran that story on fucking Drama. Fucking beat off right in front of your fans.
Yeah, beat off.
So yeah, I get it. I get why you hate me because we covered that story. But there's a deeper reason on why you hate me. Me and you have been doing YouTube for about the same amount of time, or gaming entertainment, whatever you want to say, for the same amount.
I
of
haven't
time.
heard Keem say gaming entertainment since 2017. It's the first time I've heard that in a long time. I kind of liked it. I always kind of liked it. It's kind of like, what, sports entertainment? That's what we do, gaming entertainment, in a sense. Because everything revolves around gaming in this world. But I haven't heard him say those words in a long time. Brings me back.
And I'm retiring, all right? I'm retiring with fuck you money. Never have to fucking work again. And you having the same career.
I'm back.
You know, doing...
By the way, motherfuckers, I'm coming back 5 days a week real soon. Just not now after the Real Talk thing. I'm coming back hard. Believe me, 5 days a week.
The same thing, you know, online entertainment stuff. You're still begging for $10 donations and $20 donations.
By the way, if you want to send $10, now's the time.
to pay your
because I'm older than Keem, but I'm still doing this shit.
your electric bill, to pay your fucking rent. All right.
Pay your rent. He's bankrupt.
Right? I get it. I'd hate me too. See you, Phil. Have a good one.
Phil blocked me. Did he respond to this?
I don't. I'm not sure.
Don't think he did. No.
I don't know. Watch this. So that was great.
Me and you have to have a
That was
little.
actually the first time I watched it. My theories. I guess. I guess I kind of do the history. So I got to talk about my theory on Keem retiring. Assuming it's not a fucking. He's jerking us off, which I don't think he is. I'll be perfectly honest with you. Could be wrong. I mean, he'd be the first one to come on here and say, you got it wrong. Ha, ha, ha. Nobody should listen to you, I'm sure. But that being said, I think the hint, I mentioned this on Twitter,
That's a lot of
was
money,
in
I guess,
his
for a
kind of
person of
sign-off drama alert video. Not a fan of Rice, but he's... You see the reason that Ian's eyes look goofy for the rest of his life without throwing a punch. How is that not a W? That's a good point. His eyes are fucked.
Maybe that's the reason why he
RiceGum's
wants
eyes are, or Ian's eyes are fucked. That is a really good point.
Maybe the reason why Ian wants the box is that'll make his eyes straighten out. You know, because he'll get punched
Yeah.
with their
Just
straight.
give me a right hook. Fucking give me a right eye. It's literally like I seen in Chappelle. The one eye was going this way and the other way was going that way. That's what I'm thinking about. He's so fucked up. Oh, shit. I shouldn't be bitching about vision. Or goofing. Want to hear something funny with me? And this literally wasn't the case a week ago. My eyes are gone. And I got a prescription when I was in the Army, okay? Something happened. I would even say, like, this is the first time I've noticed vision loss, all right? The stars used to be, when I looked in the sky, like one star. Then they became a line after a while.
Yeah.
Now they're a pufferfish. Let me explain. Thanks so much. Tommy sees cat with the big 1-0. Thanks so much. Rest in peace, Real-talk, of course. I'll tell you a funny story. Like, all right, I started smoking and drinking again. I'm going to put it down. Give me time. I'm dealing with this shit. Please. Please. Give me some time. My wife wants me to smoke so I don't drive her crazy. All right. So I go outside last night and I see something in the sky. I thought it was a blip, right? And if you can picture a pufferfish, right? Obviously I can't see it. And I thought it was an airplane. It was but it's got... picture a pufferfish expanded, and at each one of his points of his spikes is a light. That's what I'm seeing in the sky. And this motherfucker changed color. And move this way, and now I say, Andy, get out here right now. You got to see this shit. There's like a thing, and I explain it to her. It's like a pufferfish, but it's got lights at each point. Okay. She comes out there of motherfucking course, in true UFO fashion. Goes right in the clouds by the time she gets out of sun, and I'm like, I swear to God, I saw it. I believe you, baby. Yeah. You know that type of stuff. So I go outside today, like an hour before we started putting the show together, and I look up. There it is. It's got a bunch of fucking points, right? Like, picture a pufferfish expanded at the end of the spikes. There would be a light. That's not a fucking plane, all right? Baby, it's back. Get out here. Get out here. She runs out fucking side. She looks up. There it is. That's what I saw yesterday. Tommy, that's an airplane. No, you see, it's got several lights. It's more than fucking... I know there's lights at the end of the wings and lights in the back. There's about 8 fucking lights there. I'm sorry, it's an airplane. She goes, did you look at it with your glasses on? I go outside. Inside, I come back. I put my glasses on. It looks like an airplane. That literally wasn't the case 2 weeks ago. Because I was showing my son where Venus was, right? Okay, the planet.
Yeah.
And to me, because I know my eyes got bad, it looks like a line, not a star. Well, this is like, I'm talking weeks before we went on vacation. And I found Venus tonight. And looked like a pufferfish with fucking points of light. So I'm fucking old and fucked. You know, that's the truth.
I wear glasses too, so...
Yeah, now it's time for a new prescription. And now I gotta do it, because I said to her 2 weeks ago, my prescription from the Army still works fucking from 10 years ago. Yeah. Keem is gonna come back like every other 70s and 80s rock band during their final... No, I think he's going to try to come back, and it's not going to be the same, because their kids... Yeah, get the fuck out of here, Fly. Are going to forget. So, I think what happened is Keem is probably... Look, we all knew he was in the phase at some level, probably a higher level than we thought. He had to admit that he's one of the original investors. I think when it goes public, he stands to make tens, maybe even $100 million. I don't know. He didn't tell me, wouldn't tell me. I think if he did, he'd say, could you keep that under your hat? I would. But right now, I'm a commentator. I think he stands to make millions. And I think when you make that kind of... I think Keem's probably worth between $5 and $7 million. I think when this is all over, he could be worth anywhere from 10 to 50, maybe even 100.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
And I think he's going to get a part of this because he supported FaZe from day one. And good for him. If he was smart enough to invest in that, and know the right friends, and he deserves every dime. He was in this from the beginning. He helped me get my start, and I appreciate all of you. Believe me. You know, Real Talk wouldn't have probably got the Bentley record signing if it wasn't for all you. Starts here. Always has. Hopefully always will. So, have you seen Uranus? I don't have a telescope. I don't have to stick a telescope on my ass. How about that? Yeah. So I think he probably has to get out because, like, if you're going to be making stories on people, you always set yourself for defamation lawsuits. If he's got all this money in the bank, I think somebody told him to knock it off. I guess he's publicly hinted about Nick. I think that's a great choice. I'm all for it. I don't know if I necessarily want him to go. I don't know how it's going to affect me. That's more of a money thing, so I'm sure you guys don't give a shit about that too much. But all the best if that be the case. I got no issues with Keem anymore. Apparently Twitter is going to be still active. Maybe he'll still give me content, and that would be great. Sure, great. And I think it's going to be hard for him. I almost feel bad. You know, I saw him right today. Like, I'm almost 40. I heard you, what have you. And I'm sure he's laughing at me. Oh, you're going to be well over 40, maybe even 50 doing this shit, maybe. That's going to be up to them at the end of the day. I don't know. Maybe we'll change into something down the road. I don't fucking know. Maybe. Yes, no. It's one thing being 45. It's another thing being 50. I have to admit that he's right. But I think at some level he doesn't want to go, and why should he? He's still the king. So, yeah, that kind of sucks, I guess. The blowfish are going to...
Yeah, look at all the planes in the chat.
Positivity blowfish.
Dude, it's all
you know, here's the worst part. Like, I go outside right now, I look up, they all look the same. They all look like that now.
Yeah.
They look like the blowfish, except if you think of the spikes, there's a light at the end of them. So instead of seeing 2 lights, I see 8. You know, that's the best way to put it. That's the best way to put it. All right. Going to stick up for Pokimane, if you can believe that. I know those, how can I put this? Cocksuckers at Evo are probably not happy about Pokimane. I guess she bought the company or she's going to support it. It really doesn't matter, right? Do we know exactly what she did?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Right.
This is the first I'm hearing of this story.
All right. She bought the company. I'll make this real quick. All right. When I listened to DJ Wheat years ago, and he tried to promote the fighting game, the FGC, the most fucking, it's not as bad now, probably because of DJ Wheat. The most gatekeep fucking gaming group ever. They have Justin Wang going around the country making $50 a fucking tournament, living God knows how. Because Wheat came from Quake, and saw what esports could do in South Korea with StarCraft. He tried to bring what he knew to the FGC fighting game community, and little fucking sex creeps like Mr. Wizard chased him out. I remember that. I actually talked to online a couple years ago when Mr. Wizard got kicked out of the FGC finally, because apparently he used to fuck with underage kids or some shit like that, like tease them or something. I don't know if he fucking put his hands on them, but he definitely was a creeper, especially with boys, right? But Mr. Wizard, whether he's gay or not, loved to gatekeep, and one of the people that kept wheat out of the fighting game community. And I'm seeing the same kind of thing with Pokimane. She's bringing money. She's bringing money. She's bringing money into your community. I think she's a psychopath too. If she wants to promote Evo, let her. Let her. Nick is on Drama Alert. Be like, let's go right into the food.
Let's get right into
Yeah, he's fat.
Just to confirm, yeah, she bought the company that bought Evo.
Lucky bitches you are. And she's going to promote it. And she has she's involved in gaming entertainment by a branch. This is a good thing for Evo, more than likely. Unless she starts saying, all right, a girl has to win at least one tournament for Evo, then we're fucking fine. All right? I don't think she will do that. She wants money. So, good for Pokimane. I hope she doesn't run in the ground or anything, but I gotta be honest with you, anything will be better than the type of jack-offs I've seen run the FGC, run Evo since 2009, when goddamn Street Fighter 4 came out. Listen to me, I'm 45 years old, bitching about the gaming scene. Yes, it's not going anywhere. I'm still passionate. Call me an old fart. But I don't think this is a bad thing, assuming she's not a total incompetent. We're going to find out. And if she is, I'll be right there with you saying Pokimane needs to go Keemane. But I don't think this is a bad... Am I wrong, guys? Like, just because she negotiated some guy coming back that may have been fucking, messing with girls that she knew the wrong way. No, fine. Just take the fucking money. Most money's... Look, there's a great scene in that movie. There's a fantastic scene in the movie Judgment Night with Dennis Leary. And he pays his kid off to shut him up. He goes, yo, this money's got blood on it. And Dennis Leary looks at the kid. He goes, you ever see any that didn't?
Dang.
Yeah, that was like the best fucking lines in movie history. Nobody knows it because I'm the only guy in the world that likes fucking Judgment Night.
You show me a scene.
I love that fucking movie. I love Everlasting, that movie, because it's supposed to be an Irish gang.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
They don't say it. They don't scream it out loud, but that's supposed to be like an Irish Chicago gang. Leary's in it. Everlast is in it. The other guys played Irish gangsters before. Yeah. And even one of the guys sort of dressed like Mickey Featherstone, which is a famous New York gangster. The guy with the long hair. I forget his fucking name. Great movie. Love that movie. You ever seen He Didn't, kid? So, yeah, let her give her fucking blood money. It'd be bloodier if it came from a corporation. Truth. So, yeah, I don't think Pokimane should be judged. I think she has a really good avenue to promote Evo. She's a powerful fucking Twitch streamer. And, yeah, sure, do it. That doesn't mean she's absolved from criticism. That doesn't even make me think she's any less of a cunt. And she is. But, yeah, dude, take the money. This might be a good thing. She knows this world. You don't. You can't promote it. You never made as much as StarCraft guys. You never made much of as much as the Quake guys with Jonathan Wendell. In the day, you didn't touch their money. You ain't no fatality. How much you want to bet Justin Wong is making fucking more money now than he did back then, and he's less famous? I bet the Arcade 1-Up sponsorship he has pays more than any sponsorship he had in 2010. Take her money. She has a built-in gaming audience. Take that money. One of the reasons you are not up there with the other with Dota, well, I mean, they're fucking done, but Overwatch is because you have idiots from LA that have a street mentality and not a sports or corporate mentality to promote that game. And I got news to you, motherfuckers. Fighting games are the best esport, and here's why. It's simple. The bar goes down. All these other games like World of Warcraft, you have to watch, and all sorts of shit you got to know to watch and know what the fuck's going on. Not fighting games. Fighting games are more complicated than those games in some aspect, but not fighting games. The bar goes down. That's money in the motherfucking bank! That's money in the bank! And you don't have that pervert Mr. Wizard around anymore, so fucking Evo it up. I take the blood off her money and lick it. I don't know if I'd do that. But hey, that's where I stand.
Give me more money.
Apparently, Drachenlord, our German streamer, who probably holds more than me, got 2 years in prison. Do you believe he wore that shirt?
With the fucking torn. Well, it's fucking torn. The fuck's
Has he always been that big?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Probably worse. Look at those donations. Donations tore that shirt.
Yeah.
Honestly,
all that Uber Eats.
Probably. Now, what do we have over here? We don't have Uber Eats. We have. I'll tell you in a minute. Because I have it on here. I actually haven't used it since I got sick. But what's the name of the fucking thing? I had not called this place. No, I wouldn't say I called once, but I called it for my wife. I bought her a meal, but I didn't need it. We have lafrendo.de. That's what we have.
Yeah, we got like something else over here too.
Yeah.
Okay, Freak is telling me the photo is Photoshop to make him look fatter.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's sad.
Too bad.
Yeah, because
that's Freak would know. He's still pretty fucking fat, though. Is he in jail now? Or is he got... Probably not. Well, here's the best part. Apparently, he sold the place he lived. If you need any reference, just watch any Drachenlord. He's a mad lad. He's literally a mad lad. Like a fucking... approved, sealed, signed, and delivered Count Dankula Mad Lad. 2 videos on one Mad Lad. Think about that. He usually likes to do dead guys. He's a Mad Lad. And he's here in Germany and he streams and people fuck with him because he screamed out where he lived. I'll never do that, no matter how mad I'd get. And he got 2 years in prison. And the funniest thing I heard was he got hit up once before. You're probably saying what he. I think he people show up to his house and he hits them with shit. You know,
yeah.
And they deserve. By the way, they deserve it because they're there to fuck with them, and he hits them. Then they cry to the police because that's the German fucking pussy ass way. I'm sorry, that's the way. Sorry, sounds German. That's my experience with German guys. They put their fist up and then they cry to the police. I've seen it before when I got here. With other start shit with Americans, get their ass beat and cry like bitches. Sorry, seen it too many times. So they would go and fuck with him and troll him and throw shit at his house, break his windows, and he'd come out, big stupid ass, make a fool of himself, and then hit one of these guys. So I think this was another one of these incidents. The last time he was there, they were like, "Stop streaming, please," and they let him off. This time, they told him, "Look, I'll let you off if you stop streaming," and he said no. So he's getting like a year in prison, 2 years in prison. The worst part is he finally sold the house, so he had to be out of there by January anyway. So at least he's got a place to stay for the next 24 months. Drachenlord, everybody. Drachenlord.
Good old Drachenlord.
Facebook named itself to the perfect fucking company, Meta. That is perfect. That is perfect. People have a problem with Meta. I don't, because there's nothing more meta than Facebook. I don't know why. I just love this guy to see him get raped in a jail cell. Just me.
Jesus Christ.
Fine.
Whoa.
I don't know.
You just took a left turn
in
there.
There you go. I don't know. It just keeps popping in my head. All right, this is some guy that shot some bitch. Hold on.
It's an active investigation in terms of a woman dying. She was my friend. She was my friend.
Then why are you talking to Paparazzi, you cocksucker?
The day I arrived in Santa Fe to start shooting, I took her to dinner with Joel, the director.
Maybe he's losing it, though, in fairness to him. She was my friend. I gotta know. I have black friends. That's what it feels like to me.
We were a very, very, we were a very, very,
That's his wife.
well-oiled.
Are you sure?
That's his wife, yeah.
Thanks
That wasn't just some random girl approaching him. That's his wife who did that.
Hey, listen, bitch. Step off. I'm doing a speech here.
Very, very, well-oiled.
We know how he talks to his wife and his daughter from back in 2005.
Didn't he call someone a pig?
Yeah, called his fuck your wife. Kim Basinger. Your mother's a pig.
Yeah, that's his wife.
Yeah.
I just looked it up. Yeah, that's his wife.
Hey, step off, bitch. That'd be great.
Yeah.
They're trying
I'm
to sound.
talking, you fucking
I love
whore.
how he's trying to sound so empathetic.
We're a very, very,
I'm getting attention. I'm an actor.
We were a very, well-oiled crew shooting a film together, and then this horrible event happened.
When that well-oiled, you wouldn't have shot her. I don't even think he's guilty of shit. At least not yet. And he shot her.
I did find out that it was an actual bullet, by the way.
How could that possibly be his fault? Unless did he load the gun?
No,
I keep on saying, like, you crazy people are defending fucking Alec Baldwin. All right, I don't like the motherfucker either. He's a bad guy. I did a whole stream on him. He's a bad dude. I don't like him. He's a bad person. He's a piece of shit. He watched his fucking video and he's like he's like enjoying the attention. Look at him. Look at him. Look at me. I'm acting. Me. Look at me. Like, this is from my heart. When I saw my hand on my shit chest. I'm talking to Paparazzi. I don't need to be. I probably shouldn't be. The lawyer tell me not to. Bitch, get away from me. Just step off, bitch. Step off, bitch.
Let me finish this.
Yeah, this is me. I said this before. I couldn't say it more than ever. I know this sounds like fucking crazy coming from me. Alec Baldwin is emotionally about 15, and he still thinks he's in high school. And this is the way high school people act. All right, this is the way they act. It's always it never ended. Rush Limbaugh used to say this: high school doesn't end for everybody. I like to think I go to it and then I'm able to pull the cartridge out at the end of the day.
Tommy, I had a tweet that I made that I was kind of proud of.
All right, well, I'll put it on there. It's like, hold on.
You met with the
Tell her to step off.
in a moment, but you met with her family in the
Helena,
day.
her name is Helena. If you're spending this much time waiting for us, you should know her name.
This is a teenage move. First of all, it completely distracts from the. You don't know her name. You guys are in a lot of motherfucking trouble, and little things like that are not going to change the situation. And a paparazzi guy doesn't know the whole story. Shocking. What good do you get by lecturing these lowlifes in the paparazzi, who actually I consider lower than the fucking job I do? Like they're literally worse than me.
Her name is Helena.
Helena Hutchins. I met with her husband Matthew and her son. Yeah, that's right.
And how did that meeting go?
Great. It was totally comfortable. I said, look, I'm really sorry about shooting your wife. Get the fuck out of here.
They're mortified.
You guys, you know what? No details.
Do me a favor. I'm gonna have.
Yeah, why don't you shut the fuck up? I'm getting attention. The attention's on me, not you. Your acting career failed. That's why you had to marry me. You understand? Did you forget? Got it? Did you forget? Okay. Thank you. Step off. Have a good day, honey.
while I appreciate that he was probably very upset.
The guy is overwhelmed with grief. This is something that you know, there are incidental accidents.
I bet he was really pissed off about the fact that he shot and killed his wife. I mean, call me crazy, all right?
On film sets from time to time, but nothing like this. This is a 1 in a trillion episode. It's a 1 in a trillion event.
He's probably right about that.
And so he is in shock. He has a 9-year-old son.
You met with the I'm afraid I forget her name.
Why? He forgot her name!
Yeah. The fucking reporter forgot her name.
It doesn't matter what he forgets. Nobody knows who the fuck he is. They remember fucking Alec Baldwin. He's famous.
But you met with her family in the
Helena,
day.
Yes,
her
I
name
met
is
with her
Helena. If you
All right, that doesn't get. Okay, let's start over again.
Yeah, just repeat.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear that in the beginning the first time. Holy fucking
That's
fuck,
funny.
Is that funny? What's her name? What's the girl you shot and killed?
The dead girl, yeah. Her, the
I
dead
want
one.
to say it's with an H. Hilda. No, it's Helena. No, okay, Helena. Yeah, that's her name.
Is it Hilla Klein?
Fuck that guy. That's why nobody cares about you, Alex. You're barely human. All right. This I thought I'd never say. Well, maybe no. I wouldn't say never. This is Nick DeOrio. Being forced to show his face on camera nowadays.
He's gotten to bread too.
He's gotten to bread. Well, that's what he wanted.
He did what Xander Hall couldn't do in the commentary community.
Oh, that's so funny. Oh, Xander Hall sucks. He's not that fucking funny or interesting. Or Xander Hall, you're not as smart as people told you you were. But go ahead. I like Xander Hall too. But this is the truth. You're not that bright. I'm stupid and I'm smarter than you. See, you don't know that. Because, well, first of all, I'm talking like Joe Biden does now when he does a press conference. I'm stupid, but you're even worse because you've been fooled. There you go.
Comrade, but like that would be the worst fucking experience in my life. I'm so
people who
sorry.
swipe right on me on Tinder probably. I mean, you know, it's a fair number.
Vosh lost weight, huh? Is he
Oh,
doing
yeah,
keto?
yeah.
Jeez.
I don't know what he's doing, but
He looks good.
He's doing a good
He's
job.
great.
Yeah.
Women out there into hairy guys. I feel like I've talked to so many girls who have at some point indicated that like getting gangbanged by 13 werewolves in a park during nighttime or something is like a dream come true for them, you know?
13?
You need to
I'm
meet
gonna
new
say
people.
That's the
You guys need to meet
size
new
problem.
people.
Nick didn't
I
come in
like
on
this
that
one.
one, did he?
You didn't move a muscle too.
I will say Nick kind of stayed quiet a bit through the stream. I don't think he wanted to like try to interrupt anyone or anything like that.
I know
He
exactly
makes-
what Nick's doing. He's getting a vibe and a feel for this is. He's going to
Yeah.
do what he always does and slowly move in and he'll dominate eventually.
He did kind of have a back and forth with Vosh, to which Destiny came in and like continued the argument.
Yeah.
So that was pretty
I
funny.
I heard Destiny mollywopped him.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay. Yeah, because I know Nick personally. He's not a political guy, but he's more into the art of the argument and let's be honest, the dunk. You know. I don't think Nick cares. Nick's a sociopath like me. I don't think he cares about the argument all that much, other than winning. But unlike most sociopaths, he cares about winning on facts. So maybe that makes him what the fuck is this?
Good old Internet AJ.
Internet
Had a
AJ.
little,
I
nice
noticed
little
when I was
take.
watching the streams on the phone, I should pump these up. Bro, this is fire pick, but you look like you came home from a shift at Papa John's. Didn't you go to VidCon and no one loves you? Didn't you get canceled for saying the N-word? How's it going? Oh, he's gonna get cute.
Yeah, he tried to get a little cute.
And then you wrote back, good.
Yeah, it's going good.
Good. Yeah, he's doing fine. AJ will get canceled one day. He's sloppy. He's got too many weaknesses. He won't even get canceled for like some fucking N-word shit or something. Like he'll get his wings will get clipped eventually. There's too much autism there not to get clipped eventually.
Did you hear the story about VidCon? Like
No.
how he was going to go to VidCon but didn't? He didn't go, and then he like made a tweet.
Well, first of all, in fairness to him, there's no VidCon.
Well, yeah. Well, he made a tweet that he was going to go meet up, and then he's like, "Oh no, I'm on my grind. I'm going to keep making videos."
VidCon. It was just a bunch of my friends that decided to meet up in Los Angeles. Which is great. It's awesome.
And then all the pictures came out of everybody having fun. So he booked a flight, and then he didn't get the flight, or he didn't go on the flight. And some have speculated that he was lying, that he was like trying to like make up for it.
Shocking.
Yeah.
This is on Bobek's beta. Let me see this.
All right.
First time.
Yeah, I am live. Yo!
Hey, we're having gay sex.
Finally, my viewers are going up. Let's go! Let's go!
We gotta take them back. We like walk in.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's the first one I got jealous of was 2017 because there's a lot of people. There is literally nobody there my age. I totally feel out of place here.
You stick out.
Yeah, I stick out so much. I have to go to an old man bar to hide. I'm not going. When I go home, I'm gonna drive to Long Island and say hello to Nick. But I ain't going. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I went from like 70 to 100, dude. The second you guys came in, everyone started tweeting it out on Twitter. Tell Tommy.
Are you on Twitch?
I'm on Twitch.
Oh god, that really makes it real.
Everybody's gonna see how fat you are, Nick.
That's all. That's really easy, dude.
I mean, it's been done before. You remember that time?
Yeah, like yesterday.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Actually, Augie.
Wait, you guys stream on Twitch?
Yours or us?
I'm it's
that fat bastard's the most dangerous man on YouTube, so I don't want to hear shit.
Tom and Nick, yeah. This is the boys, dude.
Half-baked podcast in the flesh.
Yeah.
Fucking Augie short as shit. I didn't know that. That's too funny. I love the Voltron shirt though. I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
2/3 of the head.
Yeah, now all we need is Vega and Xander.
Tom's tall. I always thought Tom was short. I think he might be as tall or taller than me.
Yeah, he's right on the
Vega. Wait, yesterday you were technicals, today you're Vega.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude, Sky Williams was like, oh my god, wait, was technicals white the whole time?
It's Augie's I feel more comfortable hanging out with Augie for some reason than I would with the Bovax and the rest of the autistic crew, because Augie's an old soul, even though he's the youngest guy there. He's got the fucking. He just like drove a truck over there.
He looks like he's like in 1995 right
now.
Yeah,
he's literally dressing like I did in 1995. Like, you're right. That's when I graduated high school. Exactly. I feel much more comfortable with Augie
or something. Thought Augie was technicals.
They don't even look alike. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't get it either.
I will say that it's real. He's drinking Monster, stereotypical prick. It is good seeing all four of these guys here. I think it's awesome.
It was very surreal.
Yeah. It's weird when you meet somebody. Especially when I went up to London, met up with the Real-talk. Oh god, it's crazy. It's crazy to think about now. Let me tell you.
Too fat to be technicals, and Bo Blacks kind of look like Bo Blacks. So.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Bo Blacks has no room to shit on you for being fat, bro. We look so stupid on stream.
It's so weird. He said that. I know it was a voice, and I talked to Tom. We have personal conversations all the time. And then, how much you want to bet Bobax is Nick's a lot fatter we thought it was. It's get the fire up that stream.
Bobax kept taking photos of Nick and tweeting them out.
In Bo Blacks's defense,
he did. So I was right. Yeah. So he's fucking. Well, I figured.
In Bo Blacks's defense, he did DM Nick. He's like, "Hey, can I put these pictures?"
Oh, he did.
Out? Cool.
Yeah, Nick couldn't say it. No, Nick could never say no. Because they would call him a pussy forever.
Well, I think Nick going on Zerka's podcast a couple months ago really helped him, because that helped him get his face out there. So,
here's the thing. I don't think he's been on camera with me since early 2019. And look, he's gained some weight. Bobax has gained some weight. There's no doubt about it. I think Augie put a pound or two. Probably not a bad one, because Augie's the same body type as me.
Yeah, well, he needs to gain some weight.
Yeah, that would be the worst thing. But this job, as I found out with my hypertension, you need to move. You need to do something, or the good Lord's going to take you away. And these guys are all in their 20s, but you got to move. That's one thing I haven't got over yet. You can just make a living, sit in your house, being the fucking asshole you always were. Yeah, but there's another downside to that. So a lot of YouTubers gain weight after they blow up. It's just you're in front of a computer all day, and it's not even money. It's not even like going to work. You walk downstairs. It's I mean, at least when I was in the barracks, I had to like get up, run, and then walk downstairs. You know.
Right.
I can hold the phone. No. A height comparison there.
Let me see this shit.
Get on the wall. Get on the wall.
Yeah, Boba.
Face the wall.
Yeah, he's a big fatty too. It's all went to his face.
No, you gotta do a,
that's so
face off.
funny.
Look each other in the face.
He's so
like
fucking
UFC.
tall.
That's so funny.
Get closer,
Side
closer,
profile.
closer, closer, closer.
Okay.
Dude, that's gonna be so many thumbnails and they get canceled.
Oh shit!
Yo, our next fight.
The next 100
There he is. Oh, he's bigger than I thought he was too. I was
Yeah,
thinking he was
Wavy's pretty tall.
Wavy's pretty tall.
5, 6, 7,
Wavy.
8. So that's 8.
Hi, I'm Wavy. I'm the only guy who's ever had a real fucking job in my life.
9 total?
Hi, I'm
It
Wavy.
was literally we and Wavy were the only guys that ever held down real jobs our whole lives. I definitely
got
like
to
to
quit my
I wouldn't
job.
feel old with Wavy either. Wavy's in his late 20s, I think. So I wouldn't feel old with Wang because Wang's older than he lets on. But
He's told his age before.
has he? He finally did? Because I think he
Yeah,
told me to keep it quiet, or he didn't tell me.
Well, I know that I've heard him say it on stream, but
He told me he was closer to me than I knew, because I thought he was like 29.
9.
Nah, he's older than me. I know that.
I think whoever, like the people.
He knows too much old fucking internet shit not to be fucking in his
Oh,
late
yeah.
30s, yeah.
Art wants to go. Homeboy
Like, I think he was a teen when I was in my 20s, so there's like 6-year difference, I think.
to go.
Did you check that group chat? I think
Homeboy's got
Steve was
receipts.
asking about it.
Who's the guy up there? Who's that guy?
I have no idea.
That is June the King.
Oh, that's June?
Yeah, that's June.
Guy's
the
a
King.
spectacular YouTuber, by the way. A lot of these guys are good. Tom's a good radio YouTuber. June is special.
Was like, I'll be there.
Yeah, he wanted to go. I think that makes 12, so we're good.
I'm filming your fingers and your fucking monster, dude. That's
He's
the
like
perfect
recording-
time.
Wait a minute. He painted his nails? What homo? No wonder fucking...
That's his thing. That's his thing.
What?
Yeah,
Really,
black-
Tom Dark?
yeah.
I didn't know that.
He's into like fucking, old art.
What, is he
early
like
2000s.
fucking Mr. Emo here?
Yeah. Well, I think he's more like new metal kind of guy, I guess.
New
Why the fuck
metal?
not?
We didn't do that.
Yeah.
We were like, we dressed like street guys. That gave us an excuse to dress like hip hop guys. All the
think
metal
so.
ripped jeans shit. When new metal came along, I was like, okay, now we can dress like, like rappers. That was the whole new metal thing. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. He's like post new metal emo crap.
Well, it all gets mixed together when you've been born like after everything.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. It's now it's all mixed together. But this is like 2003. Like AFI and a lot of those fucking straight edge fans that kind of got pretty famous. I remember. I was there. You weren't there, kid. But Tom's doing that. What would all those Nazis that follow him think of that?
He's like recording like his cock. Like, what are you doing?
I thought you were zooming in on
I
like
can
my
make such a
balls.
joke, man.
I was like, what the fuck?
Wait! No, I can't tell the
dude.
stream.
I would feel so old with these guys. I feel just awful. Like I'd like to hang with them, but I would not want to be on camera. Like if it was just me and Wavy, cool. I mean, German Joe I hang out with, and he's 20 years younger than me, and that doesn't feel weird. But this would feel really weird.
Oh,
not until we get back.
making this about myself. What do you want?
Yeah, we gotta spill it on. We spill
One of
the
them
secrets on our
screws in
stream.
there.
We gotta make money,
We gotta
dude.
spill the milk, dude.
Yeah, he's early 2000s. I know what you're talking about.
What are you?
He's singing MC Jarbo. Oh, dude, you want to hear what we played on the way here?
Yeah, you should play it.
You know what's funny? Everybody's nervous, but Nick. Nick sounds exactly like he does when I talk to him. Exactly like he does a Discord call. Exactly like he does in the stream and his videos.
Yeah.
yeah. Like just him. That's who he is.
Nothing different. Nick is no phony. I mean, I don't watch all you all watch that shit.
Play the video. A few more seconds.
Still? All right.
Fucking Vault wants to get to something.
Make sure you play the one that has like the most N-words in it.
Yeah, dude, 100%. We were.
not yet.
This room is great optics.
Is this on like Twitch?
Everybody say Bovax is fat. It just shows how skinny he was because I thought he'd have a belly, but he doesn't even have a belly. It all went to his face. So he probably didn't gain that much weight. He just gains it in his face first because his stomach still looks pretty flat. Yeah.
TV/Bowblacks or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
No, this is.
Wait a minute, Jew the King's a homo too. Look, check this out. I just saw some black.
I think they all did
They're
it.
all
like,
Turkey Tom fans. I don't know what the fuck.
Yeah.
No,
Like,
no,
some
this
of
is.
them
Imagine me showing up like that, like yeah. Fuck.
Twitter.com/bluesquid.coms.
How many? Yeah, we're using Smaggle's.
I don't know. Last time I looked, it was 100.
We had a great time.
Dude, kept playing on this guy's house. I'm like, no. And this guy was like, I've never heard the Black Lives Matter song. I'm like, no, dude. No, dude, stop playing it.
Oh yeah. What did he fucking wave said? No, you start saying the N-word, I'm bouncing.
Yeah. Wavy's about optics here. He's got something.
His Wavy's like clean.
Yeah. But now he has. He
He's
just
too
already
innocent.
managed.
Oh my god, dude.
Holy shit.
Am I gonna miss something?
You can fast forward a little bit. Vault wants you to get to a certain spot. I know. What
How
he's
much
talking
longer we have? Let's see. 30 seconds.
They end up
a minute and a half.
Alright, I'm getting the fuck out of here,
You're gonna
dude.
give him a copyright strike.
Yeah,
I'm taking this shit
That's
now.
unreleased.
Yeah, good one.
Copyright strike.
Can we get some
hell yeah.
like? Wait, I got an idea. Wait, we're gonna film Nick in a second.
What are you gonna record?
Nothing, dude.
You know, there's times that I could totally picture myself punching Blowblacks dead in the jaw. I can't see that now. I could bring myself to do it.
I'm not recording anything. I'm gonna play some.
It's really
we
mad,
got
just feel
132
bad.
viewers on the Bublax channel.
Hell yeah. Get the average up, dude. I gotta get partnered.
Are they really playing Lamborghini? No. Spondle says nice cock. Bublax.
Thanks.
Oh my god. This is so wholesome. Yeah, it was really.
Super wholesome.
It was really
Really
wholesome.
good till the fucking N-word, yeah.
Wholesome in the car. Yeah, it was definitely
There's a fucking gay ass ad. What is this?
nice.
It sounds like someone coming.
I don't think I've ever seen Tom in motion. That's another weird thing for me.
Still less than Smackle. Okay. All right, ready? I'm gonna blast this. Let's film Nick.
Let's film Nick.
Oh,
It's tuba music, you retard.
That's so fucked.
What are we supposed to do?
Oh, come on. You guys are assholes. No!
Don't go louder. It's so quiet.
Yeah.
This is
You know what's
not
crazy?
really
Like,
loud.
Nick played hockey like 3 years ago. He's a fucking good athlete. Nick's actually a good athlete. I know you wouldn't believe it, but... Ugh.
Tuba music.
I still think you whip all their asses.
We're gonna play tuba music and film you walking.
Guys. You're the worst.
That's so mean. No, I can't. I don't want to watch that shit. That's fucking terrible. Oh, that makes me mad. Maybe I could slug Bowbacks after all. Yeah, I think that's what we got.
Yeah.
That's what we got. What's up?
yeah.
What do you got?
Can we do the tipster videos?
How good are they?
They're they're hysterical, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're pretty fucking funny.
What do we got? Tipster videos.
They're like you on the birthday streams times 10.
I give you send me the best one now. All right, and then I'll go.
Well, Internet Unwind did like a collection of them, and they're all really good.
All right, send me the top one, and then we'll decide whether we go with it or not. How about that? There you go. I'll take the first one. And the first one you see. Thanks so much. I don't think you know what an athlete means. I saw him play. I didn't see you play hockey. Slick. But he definitely weighed about fucking 100 pounds less.
Here, just watch.
I mean, when he says a good athlete, I don't think he's like world class or anything, but he's a good hockey player.
Just watch the first one and see
Hey,
how
Aiden Projects, listen here, you motherfucker. Why are you lame? Mitchy Mitch, listen here, you motherfucker.
I'd pay for this. You should be on Fiverr.
I love you, buddy.
Yeah.
I really do. Listen here, Matt Pitt, you missing leg motherfucker.
You drink all this Corona.
I'm having a good fucking time.
Yeah, I see
now
you are.
do me a favor and run a fucking mile,
Well,
you piece of
see,
shit.
thank you.
Oh
Yeah.
wait, you can't,
Hit
because
me
you're
up
missing a
on
goddamn
Facebook.
leg.
That's you.
guys tell me how much a replacement leg is, I'll buy it.
Like what is the leg cost? How much do legs cost? I don't know. Like just tell me how much a replacement leg costs.
You throw up,
and maybe I'll buy another leg. Hey, Bo Blacks, you're like my autistic brother. Where are you at?
He's a riot! Oh my god!
You had a good fucking time. What are you doing right now? Where you at, bro?
Wait a minute, he didn't go down there and see? Doesn't he live in LA?
No, he didn't. Yeah, he never went. And I think he's like punching himself for not.
Oh no, he shouldn't. He's maybe yeah. You made Nick look a lot better. You know?
Yeah.
I miss you, brother.
What's that sound? What's that smell? You hear something? I can smell something too. What the fuck is that, Chad? Stay
That's mean.
Completely still. And it
All right, that's internet.
Chad, because Chad is known for smelling like shit. Yeah, Chad. Somebody told me that.
Yo, Nicholas DeOrio, what's up, my dude? I hope you're having a dope-ass time this weekend, but I got one thing to say to you, alright? There's me, and then there's fucking you. But I've seen pictures of you from fucking VidCon, and I gotta be completely honest, alright? You are definitely fatter than me. You're definitely
No, he's not.
Hey, Nick, where you at, bro?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing, dog?
Oh, God. I wish I could have.
You partying tonight, too? It's the weekend. Hope you're having a good time.
I could add him Tipster. He's over 30.
But, what the fuck are you doing, you fat fuck? Listen here, Augie. What the fuck are you talking about, alright? I'm having a good fucking time. I didn't get to go to VidCon, and I didn't have a lot of fun at VidCon, alright? So I'm having fun right now.
There was no VidCon.
So
you said to drive down the street.
You listen here, Willie Mac, alright? I got mad respect for you.
This is great.
Listen here, Mac.
This is better than I thought it would be.
Motherfucker. Are you making fun of the fact that I'm fat? Yes, I may be fat, but I can run laps around your motherfucking ass. I'm running laps around your motherfucking ass, bitch. Look
This
at me.
is so
I
funny.
can walk, and you can't. Oh,
I literally would pay for this shit. He's so like gentle when he does internet news. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Did Petty Page just say I run at a glacier's pace? Run faster. Run in a circle, run faster. I'm running faster because Petty Page said I run at a glacier's pace. I can definitely run circles around you. So what are you talking about? I got this. I got this.
He's so funny.
Okay, so I've just been informed that I'm a little bit too drunk to be tweeting. So
Not really.
Don't say. Do you think I should stop? Do you think I should stop?
Who told you that?
I'm asking you, should I stop?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Who told
Apparently
you
I
that,
should
though?
stop. I'm having too much fun for
This is the greatest video ever.
Have a good night. Peace, bitches.
Yeah.
What you want to do?
Perfect. Typical fucking Tipster video. He doesn't. I'll see you later, and then tweets 2 minutes later.
What are we
Oh
gonna do
yeah,
next
that's
weekend?
Tipster.
Want to hang out? Want to grab some drinks? Maybe go to a bar?
Oh, this is the girl I talked about her pussy lips, right?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
He's gonna make the same mistake, isn't he?
I think he holds back.
All right. I still want to lick her pussy lips, but hey,
What do you feel like doing? What do you feel like doing?
she doesn't care.
Sounds like a good
My wife would not allow it.
time to me. What are we doing?
Eating pussy. What do you think? All right, fire up your streams, guys, if you want to do that, because I'm about to cut the mics on it. All right. We kind of got the first hard one out of the way. I think we're going back to what we're doing before. I have a Real-talk mini. We're doing a lot more. We got kind of a mini presentation and a moment of silence at the end. I hope you check it out. And we're going to still be working about this. I don't know what the screen schedule is going to be this week because I simply don't know how much my time is going to be taken. I may skip a day. So I'll leave it open for the rest of the week. Once we get this done, we're probably going to go to a 5-week schedule, at least till Christmas, and then maybe back to 3 days a week. So we're going to be doing a lot of work. I hope you enjoyed today's show as much as I did. Big thanks to the Shot from the Point crew, and definitely you, Matt. I had a lot of fun, and this wasn't easy by any stretch, but it's definitely going to be easier going forward. and all that stuff. So thank you. I really can't thank you guys enough. It sounds cliche, but literally like 0.5% had something negative to say or just tried to fuck with me. It was literally nothing. I'm glad Real Talk touched you, and I'm even really grateful for some of the people that didn't know him because he hadn't co-hosted in a long time. I think he was kind of semi-retired from Shot from the Point at this point. But I'm glad that the new fans know how important he was now, for sure. And everybody just had wonderful things to say. And yeah, man, maybe I needed that dopamine this time around. So all the best. I don't know if I'm going to see you tomorrow, but the rest of the week, whenever I'm streaming, pay attention to me here or whatever, or on Twitter, and I'll let y'all know. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm going to stream as much as humanly possible, and try to finish this stuff and do it the right way. So all the best to you. Thank you. Keep Real Talk in your hearts. We know we're going to keep doing it here, and know that he loved you. That's important to me.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town, the King's home, slapping fives, black stones, 6 mile to danger zones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a head.